Hello，大家好，就係叫斯溫，歡迎收睇在下頻道玩鐵甲威龍惡棍城址。我哋連接上集嘅內容啦。上次好似又去咗地下水道啦。呢啲位要重打過。有落去。OK， 我回啲血先。
Eyes on target! Confirmed hit!
佢啊你，睇先。AK 唔使，最原本嗰把最好用。我發。邊條啊？咁就哇忽！貓人，哇個忽！哦，要重新執，咁麻煩嘅。我執原嚟咯。What？ 咦？呢度唔係打過啦？哇！我從知道打返呢一度，街路。哦，拳頭我一嘢爆嘅 ，OK， 好彩都唔使嘥太多時間。
Don't kill me!
Do not be afraid. I am a police officer.
I had to snap a dream that I was a homeless guy living in the sewers. Oh.
啊係喎，而家好似係查緊 OCP 啲陰謀，冇記錯啊！哇，都隔咗好耐，翻工。 咪中部。啊！我操！我嚟牛毛霜，型仔，我咁近個地圖聲。哦，呢度。我入呢間房啊！我發，我抄垃圾，抄垃圾。發，我有卡。食嘅我都中意成日卡住啲屍體。哦，下體痛。哇！光柱。我搞掂晒咯，你仲有一隻。呢邊。名字拖得太耐咯，盡快搞掂咯。同埋都應該劇情都差唔多去到戲肉啦，都好似打 OCP 啲警務人。
Retrieving and processing data from our evaluations. OCP's mainframe computer. To access it, you need staff credentials, and they have been using Wendell's.
You're saying that OCP has Wendell on their payroll?
The old man is the one who signed this contract.
That son of a bitch! I knew he was behind all this. Can you send us over that data?
I am uploading it as we speak.
I'll make sure Reed sees it ASAP, so we can get you a warrant for the OCP headquarters.
I am heading to OCP headquarters now.
好，跟住就呢度要查嘢。查資訊就去嗰邊啦。上集就喺呢度停啦，不過而家打快手咗，都唔係嘥好多時間。出翻嚟啦！呢度我係咪上次火燭嗰個地方？定低到嚟？
Hey, Robo, could you help us? We're in quite a pickle.
哦，沖涼大
We have here a dead campaign manager from Mills's office.
This case is urgent.
最主要
We
認得
can't get
阿
inside
叔
the。vehicle to examine the corpse.
For some reason, the car is electrified.
Claro, eso
Now
fue
that
ya
everyone's
hecho
on
ya.
strike, there's no one to take care of it, and I don't want to end up like a well-done steak.
即第一集就話
I
要
am
白
glad
工
to。be of help.
And if you can look around for clues afterwards, you never can tell with the electricity.
咦？
Bulbs are burnt out. Something must have caused the short circuit.
電腦。等陣先，我咪接咗呢個任務先。呢粒嘢好明顯有啲特別喎，呢粒嘢。佢冇得入去睇嘅。
I assume a failure of the Magnavolt system. I will look into it.
And if it wasn't for that, we'd have probably found the...
Magnavolt is deactivated. It is now safe to investigate the car.
Ah, great. But,
唔通驚呢粒嘢有個咁鬼明顯嘅一粒咁嘅
Gladly.
咩粒嘢？係啦，咩？
There is an earring on the front seat.
Could be helpful if we find out who it belongs to.
啲有空
The deceased is holding the phone.
我唔係
The
電
last
話。
number dialed is described as the office.
Was he calling his own office during the
The
murder?
victim was strangled. The rope was tied with a sailor's knot.
Not everyone can tie something like that.
the phone, the earring, and a sailor's knot. That's something to go on.
And the place itself is interesting. Less than 100 yards from the victim's office. I wonder why he stopped here.
I will go to the office to see if the victim left a message.
It's near the cinema on the 3rd floor. We need to finish here before we can join you.
Were there any witnesses?
There's that, but it's hard. It says it.
Why would
呢
OCP?
個呢個快速講嘅啫。
Why did you?
I own...
And
But there's no...
someone.
I will let you know if I.
We'll meet you there. And maybe we'll grab a burger on the way.
或者佢呢個對話唔係太緊要，基本上都係攞資訊嘅啫。咁我快速救面就算啦，呢啲就。唉，橫掂對下都我就睇唔到字。起身啦喂！起身啦喂！
The long-awaited execution of the war criminal Ernesto de la Diego.
而家做看更咁樣唔得嘅喎。
Military supporters, Red Rat, staged a bloody protest. Ernesto was acquitted to prevent further.
仲要去做
On, please. Damn Hawk.
阿婆，你做乜阿婆？
May I help you, officer?
唔係阿婆嚟
I
㗎，唔
want
好
to
意
speak
思。
with someone from Simon Page's office.
哎呀，好辛苦嚟啦，女人嚟，人家做乜染到自己頭髮白晒啊？
But I'm afraid we
把
have to
聲都要
wait for
整
Mr.
阿
Page
婆
if
咁
we
樣
want。to go in.
Why?
A key card issue. I have to recode them every week because Mr. Page has a thing about security. But sometimes newly encoded cards don't work. I call them unpredictable little things. They can ruin even
用
the
乜做
best
鎖咗啊？得啦，都
Mr.
啊
Page，was murdered
除
last
非係
night.
得一個解決方法嘅啫，唔鎖咗。
Oh God. That makes my schedule irrelevant.
Were you or anyone else in the office yesterday after Mr. Page left?
No. Mr. Page always stays late, and just the two of us work here.
Allow me to check the phones. Mr. Page called the office during his murder.
Of course. But first we need to get inside. Maybe you could help with the door.
後面冇人，
Follow me.
All calls go through
我落
my
面
It's on the desk on the right.
有奇怪嘅包
Things to
裹，
throw away. I regularly clean my workspace. I
Oh,
don't like to
don't
be
you get-
distracted by anything.
浴室，我齋廁所。喺美國呢啲地方，廁所同埋浴室係分開嘅。
You have no new messages.
沒有生
The phone on Mr. Page's desk is connected to his answering machine. It's the only one in this office.
假身份
Maybe he
證。
did not get a chance to record his message.
睇先算啦，其實就係都唔係睇得太多。
Organ selling and other ideas for making money?
The books were bought for show.
簡短啲我就 OK， 去到一啲比較長篇少少我就開始同埋睇到啦。
Did Mr. Page like to sail?
It was one of his hobbies. I don't know who he sailed with, though. He kept me out of his private life.
啊係喎，經過級先啦，上車啊，升咩好咧？其實應該都繼續係攻擊力。攻擊力。Full motion 就先格算啦。呢兩個接住咁樣算，都應該差唔多爆機，專注攻擊力啦。斷嗰樣應該差唔多爆機嘅，應該冇話太長篇嘅。
Mr. Page's computer. I don't have access to it.
鍵盤滑鼠冇嘢，文件有嘢。
Receipts for gifts that Mr. Page gave during business meetings.
都係啲文件嗰啲。
Mr. Page's private schedule. Some of his meetings were so secret that he arranged them for himself. I didn't even know about them.
Oh, so.
Did you find any leads? You know, perhaps you should check out Mayor Kuzak's team, as the death of Mr. Page plays into their hands.
According to his schedule, Mr. Page often met with a person marked as G. In fact, they met yesterday.
Oh, God. Could he be the murderer?
Do you know who that might be?
As I said, Mr. Page had a thing about secrecy. I wasn't allowed to view his private schedule, so I don't know all the people listed there.
What about his receipts? There was one for earrings. Who were they for?
For Gloria. Oh, God. G.
Gloria who?
Gloria Lindbergh, from Kuzak's campaign office. Mr. Page wanted her to change sides.
Do you know where she lives?
It's just a short walk from here. An apartment opposite the basketball court. I don't know the exact address.
What'd you find out?
We have a suspect. I am on my way to question her. In the office, there is an assistant of the deceased.
I'll keep an eye on this place till you get back. Kurtz will be here in a minute.
好啦，
He
呢
just
個
went to
交
get
俾
us a
你。
couple burgers.
希望有嘢發生嗰時你守到啦。你條仆街唔瞓覺，做保安做到你呢？今時今日嘅工作服務態度咁樣唔得㗎嘛。好啦，刨個杆，冇嘢。後啲嗰啲劇情應該已經冇得再咁玩呢類嘢。希望拍多幾集內就可以爆到機啦，因為《鐵甲威龍》呢個系列都擺咗好耐，應該要係時候要完咗之後，仲有其他 game 都想拍嘅。鐵甲威龍唔係唔好玩嘅，但係佢個戰鬥都開始玩到好重複，來來去去都係最勁，真係捉住人一直抌落去。佢最神奇係捉住嗰下抌人咧，係當秒殺嘅，因為連帶傷害打埋其他人。 再睇睇，唔爭再睇埋啦。即係佢多數冇嘢係。FBI open door。喂
Are you Gloria Lindbergh from Mayor Kuzak's office?
So OCP is using less and less subtle methods to intimidate us. What do you want?
I am here to ask questions about Simon Page.
He's my political opponent. I have nothing more to say about him.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
Oh, too bad for him.
同埋你把聲
Kinda liked him. So why are you here?
We have reason to believe that you are involved.
佢係咪做技藝
On
啊？
what basis?
先
Evidence suggests that you had a relationship with him.
Evidence fabricated by OCP?
Did you or did you not meet yesterday?
I
咪
was
又係
supposed to,
OCP
for business.
交費。
But Simon called my office and canceled the meeting.
The investigation demands that I search your apartment.
If OCP wants to frame me, you probably won't back off anyway, so come on in.
哇
I wondered if there was a man hiding under that
哇哇哇！嗱，我係查案嘅啫。哇！
Do you like it, officer? Such strong hands can probably tie strong knots.
但係見到你唔係太開胃。如果係第啲系列嘅女性嘅話，我覺得 OK 嘅。
I have a prescription for them. I can't fall asleep when I'm alone in bed.
哇！
Is this a gift from Mr. Page?
He gave them to me when we
哇！
met.
直接咁
He
樣
was probably
開通，
trying to buy his way
毫
into
無
my
保
favor.
留啊！
I lost the second one.
肉臉都冇。哇！開放到嚟啊！如果真係要邀請一啲正經嘅客人嗰時，
Loosen up.
咁啱要沖涼，咪好監。即係你話要接客啫，哇！麻麻地，幅圖同埋你個樣都差唔多。
I have various hobbies. Sailing is one of the more innocent ones.
幅相影到你好似好肥。手扣鎖鏈，就會唔會大個範圍好似唔合理比例喎？會扯斷人哋啊！應該都未必扯斷到添喎。哇！呢個係咪綁條繩，跟住再有個人咁樣烏低身咁樣吊住喺度，即係綁埋嘴嗰啲啊？
I lead a busy social life. It's not a crime, is it, officer?
Okay.
So, am I under arrest? Maybe you want to cuff me?
Negative. First, I will need to charge you. According to Mr. Page's schedule, you are often, too often for business meetings.
That doesn't make me a murderer. Simon contacted me a month ago. He wanted me to join Mills's campaign office. We slept together a couple of times, and there was something electrifying about it. Secrecy, his connections with OCP. The consequences if we were found out. And we were. His assistant figured it out. She must have reported us, and OCP killed him. They were afraid he might give me
成日
Mills's
鬼佬係咪真係
campaign
中意呢
details.
類型
You
嘅
claim
女
that
性嘅
Agatha
咧？
Crane knew about your affair.
Not only knew,
感
but
覺
she
好似
blackmailed
好成
Simon.
同埋
She's ambitious.
又姣
She
姣
wanted to
地
get a
咁
promotion
樣。
out of it, but Simon fired her.
When was Agatha
我自己都
fired?
係麻麻地呢度。
Maybe a week ago? You should talk to her, not me.
I intend to do that.
好做
Please
作啊！呢
stay
度
at our disposal.
Missing you
聽落係唔
already.
舒服。
Officer Neal, come in. Is the victim's assistant still with you?
好啦，
O'Neill
係跑
here.
啦。
We have a problem locating her, but I can assure you she didn't leave the office. You'll see what I'm...
都費事聽佢啲對白啦，衝翻去嚟呢度。啊！我仍然又係瞓覺嘅，幾時先起身咧？不過現實而家今時今日嘅現實啲保安都係差唔多。
Where is Agatha?
A very good question.
When you left, I came inside to take her statement, but there was no one
而
here.
家直情好似話有
Showed up soon
啲
after.
We've been looking for the lady ever since, but she's vanished into thin air.
跟住嗰啲人咧都投訴啲看
Seeing
更
her, though.
做嘢
We
做得
must find
hea 啊，
her. New evidence suggests that she
又喺
is
度
the murderer.
做工作期間瞓覺。
Once again, let's just check every corner. She couldn't just disappear.
其實真係做看更真係幾攰啊，定係
She had a
借
motive.
啲嘢真係
She
咁樣罷
threatened
工
to
啊？
reveal Page's affair to get a promotion. He fired her instead.
A secret button hidden in the
Sorry.
desk. This is getting more interesting.
As long as it's not red, I think we can push it.
我
Case of the mysterious
要密碼嘅，
disappearance.
使乜密碼裝入
All
去
we
咯？
have to do is open
你阿梅菲你得一個 What the fuck？ 即係點啊？啊，喂，考尷尬喎！
A message here says there is a panic room in this office. There is also an access code.
Panic room, Magnavolt. This Page guy didn't like to let anyone in.
At least the hide and seek game is over. Open sesame.
哦，OK，
Ah, sure. Keep reminding me of the delicious sesame burger buns we have.
Agatha Crane, you are under arrest for the murder of Simon Page.
It was just removing an obstacle.
You have the right to remain silent.
I had the right to do it. He didn't even realize that by blackmailing him, I proved that I'll do anything for the job. What else would you want from a political strategist?
You have the right to
你
an
唔好瞪大隻
attorney.
眼，快啲攞個
This is
飯！
my attorney.
哇，你
I wasn't born to end up in
因為
jail.
呢個
I
咁嘅
was
手
born
槍仔
for
對我
great
有用。
things, and only I decide my fate.
心理學
If you do not talk about it yourself, no one will understand your effort.
There is a lot to tell. Everyone should know how much it took for me to get to where I am. I have to overcome obstacles. Your sole goal is to move forward too, so you understand.
Okay, lady, show's over. You're coming with us. I hope they throw away the key. Because of your cold-blooded murder, I'll have to reheat my
咁
burger.
啊，係咪成功說服咗佢？ 冇血案發生。好，有啲黑錢，就交俾我啦。有冇升級區材料啊？我爭少少就升爆攻擊力，爭再升埋佢啊！應該走得咯。好，落到去，永遠不變。好長面啦。揾日就拉鳩佢噶啦，隻隻 game 唔俾。又完成一單支線啦，超級神探。其實未來如果有啲查案機械人，真係幾方便。內斯係嘛？唔係喎，內斯冇紮馬尾，短髮男人服。
I know what we can do to make tonight more exciting.
Grandma, you know what the doctor said about alcohol.
I got a bet.
睇下先，係咪做齊？即係之前做齊。好啦，搭車走人啦。希望劇情唔好再抌太耐啦。佢之前做警察嗰啲位係幾好玩嘅。第一去翻嗰啲作業式大本，即係打嗰啲匪徒嗰啲大本營就真係麻麻地。係咪你啦？希望打埋呢個就解決所有嘢啦。
Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
That is how I prefer to catch criminals.
I didn't know today's
I
thing
think
to
I
work.
know how to. Just let me go. You said yourself that you didn't have
Welcome
time
to Omni Consumer Products. How may I help you?
我會揾你老闆。
You're up to something.
A meeting
Hey,
regarding
Could you
afterlife
resolve
is
this issue
taking
we're
place
having?
right now.
我會拉到你
I
老
want to
闆。
know where.
Let me check. Yes, that would be the executive conference room on the top floor. The elevators are behind me. But I'm looking at the guest list and I'm not seeing your name.
I will be the highlight.
But you don't have the proper clearance.
呢個記者
You won't be able to
借係
access the elevators. Sir! Sir!
因為咁我下樓梯啊，你仆你個街啦！歧視機械人唔可以搭電梯。
Let me get that door for you. I saw that whole scene. The way they treated you. Not on my watch. Going up?
咁好。唔係喎，有啲好到唔舒服
Beautiful,
喎。
isn't it? This view gives me hope. Shows what Detroit is capable of when not hindered by the city's worst. You probably know that better than anyone else. You deal with filth more than any of us. These miserable people, crammed into those tiny
呢個 feel 有啲
apartments
抵得
and
嘅 feel。
cockroaches. I swear I need a shower whenever I go
即
camping.
係我意思係抵得啦，別人呢隻都係抵得嚟嘅，
I'm heading to a meeting about the Delta City
大家都係抵得咯。
so that we finally get the poor, criminal elements out of our great city. Exciting, isn't
我
it?
諗起抵得啦，變人嗰個搭電梯嗰個情節 ，Connor 喺度同啲警員打交嗰個位置，一上到去就俾人亂槍掃射。我呢度冇嘅。呢度我唔拍咗咁多啦，直行啦。
gunshot wound no longer entitles you to a day off, unless hospitalization.
死老闆，我揾你老闆，啊冇人嘅。
Look around. See if we're missing
哦，好
something.
經典呢個模型台啊，跟住呢度係有隻殺人機械人喺度亂鳩殺人嗰陣時，條喺度連人瞓落去，俾佢射到肉盡意粉嗰度。有嘢卡，即係死完人嘅，大家當冇嘢咁樣，跟住嗰個散 band 咁樣。
Do not be amazed when a man grows rich, for when he dies, he takes nothing with him. Until now, Afterlife, OCP's answer to death itself. As a frontrunner in human-machine hybrids, OCP is focused on proving that death is no longer the end. With a number of successful prototypes, our team continues to work tirelessly to ensure Afterlife is more stable than any of our previous cybernetic achievements. We've come a long way since OCP's first cyborg.
This is how I see myself.
To now.
Hi, I'm Eve, and I've died, but that's not stopping me. With the newest development in cyborg research, OCP was able to give me another chance. And now I'm back to enjoying my life. Or should I say, afterlife. Because at OCP, the goal is no longer to live, but to thrive after death. And since our friends in the government are fighting for human rights for all people that were once pronounced dead, my life will return to what it was in no time.
Under my legislation, Robocop and all future cyborgs will be granted human rights. They'll be able to live, vote, and run their businesses just like the rest of us. Vote Mills, vote Robocop.
Afterlife. Eternity. Today.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know someone was here.
個咁鬼獵奇嘅個廣告。
It's actually Meg.
Are you like me?
So you've seen the ad, huh? Sorry, I'm not a robot. Just a commercial actress. I've been a face for a lot of stinkers, but good luck selling Afterlife. Technology that won't be available to us for the next 100 years or so, I've heard.
Where is everyone?
From what I understand, the old man canceled the meeting last minute. I don't know why no one tells me anything around here.
So he is behind all of it?
Who else would authorize funding of such a pretentious project?
先，我又係咩
So
咧？
you are
That's because
What about all the money?
from what that's how it.
Where did
I've no.
跟住之後，
Where is the old man?
有興趣就遲啲
Probably in his office.
慢慢
in
撳
the
住嚟
hall.
睇啦。
But I
嘅呢
don't.
都幾抌對話。
Can someone take this robot away from here? I'm trying to work.
唉，望落好靚，但係實質上下邊就烏煙瘴氣。俾啲社會高層玩到揸乾揸淨嘅城市。
Why was he smiling when I signed it?
You have to stop coming to the office. You no longer work here. You...
係啊，咪可以打大佬啦。
Put your hands up. You are under arrest.
That's no way to talk to an acting CEO. You didn't come here to congratulate me? So, you haven't heard. It's been on every channel for the past hour. Watch some TV once in a while. Life's passing you by.
As the former CEO of Omni Consumer Products passed away earlier this morning, we at Channel 9 are deeply saddened by this horrific tragedy. Our condolences go out to the OCP family in these dark times. In other news, why do balloons make that popping sound?
About time the old man kicked the bucket. A Japanese company is already eyeing to buy us out. The way he was managing the company lately, he'd basically run it to the ground, especially with his personal
但係嗰
projects.
條友唔係第三集，
Oh, you heard about that too? How desperate. Just die gracefully, you old fuck. But don't you worry about it. As an acting CEO, I'm putting a stop to all of OCP's unnecessary expenses. And that includes all of the old man's pet projects. So say bye-bye to Afterlife, and Delta City for that matter.
Someone needs to take responsibility.
Someone did. The demented old man behind all of this sick shit is dead. I'm shutting down Afterlife, so you should be happy. So there's nothing for you to worry about anymore. Well, maybe about collecting unemployment, since I'm firing the entire police force and replacing them all with my robots.
Those robots are unreliable.
Oh, that's adorable. Especially coming from you. But you'll get to see the improvements we've made firsthand. Since I need you to come to the Arms Expo. Just don't be late. Now, you leave. Bitches, come!
Oh, what the fuck?
It's time to celebrate. Let's throw the old man a hell of a wake. Oh, Robo. That expo thing is a black tie event.
What?
Then again, I guess that doesn't concern you.
佢又話 Lady 嘅 ，Lady 溝 Lady 咧，哦，全部去過晒你度。
You could arrest me, officer. I even have my own handcuffs.
哇！墮落到你啦！呢啲好睇少少，好低過頭先嗰個。呢個爭啲嚟講，呢個都 OK， 但係好似係咪一樣嘅？起碼差唔多先啦，起碼試正少少先啦，唔好話靚唔靚。好尷喎！你成班女喺呢度。 你又唔過去玩，有啲嘥喎。有冇嚟試下我哋陪你玩？好，走啦。
Because of the tragedy that has struck our company, you will be informed by your superiors about the recommended ways to experience mourning. The meeting is not included as work time. Thank you.
打爆。
The old man is dead.
Yeah, I just heard. So what
但
do
係
we
玩
do
咁耐
about
都淨係一去到中段，
Becker is shutting it down.
Not the only thing
但冇理
he's
由
shutting
去到
down.
公司
I
嘅
just
呢
got
度
a。call from the precinct. Everyone's been fired. So what now? What about Wendell?
咁玩嘅一直教威咯。
He'll be desperate. I bet he'll try to get as many supplies as
當初
he
仲
can
有人
before
好
his
短
money
嘅
runs。out. But where will he go to do that?
The Detroit Arms Expo.
Shit, that's right around the corner. I could go there.
不過都開始進入戲肉啦，而家就係公司
Becker wants me to attend the expo. This way, I can keep an eye
最
on
終目的係令到所有警務人員機械化啦。啊！如果社會真係全部都俾機械人控制嘅話，我都唔知啊。因為你現實就算真正嗰啲執法人員都係做嘢都係戇居居，同啲機器冇分別。
Such a tragedy, but
應該假嘅喎，
are our bonuses
我
safe?
冇記錯，第三集我都仲喺度。佢而家呢個故仔係第二、第三集中間嘅事嚟噶嘛。應該假新聞，我覺得係。復手。
here? Good. Proceed to the main stage and stand on the podium. There's an old friend waiting for you there
呢
already.
隻呢度係好似有啲人咋，係咪個頭會打開，因為有個熒幕嗰隻嘢啊？
We have to be on the lookout for
Do you
Antonovsky.
ever just stop? We won. So smile.
你都係唔好笑啊！
Okay, don't
哇
smile.
哇，
Creeping me out.
好扭曲啊！笑。
It's showtime. Welcome everyone to the Detroit Arms Expo.
咦唔係喎，似
Where
係
we will
進
show
攻
you the
喎。
newest, hottest advancements in urban
通
warfare.
常呢啲情況就係隔離嗰隻嘢暴走，跟住我同你打，
Now, please,
打完之後
before we
啲
proceed,
嘢就
let's take a
停息
moment
啦。
to honor the man who made
跟
all
住呢
this
個
possible.
M.G.R. 比達就
So
受
join
到
me in a minute of
法律制
silence.
裁啦，應該係咁，除非唔係
Now,
咁。
let's start the party. OCP has always been the pioneer pushing the limits of what's been possible in security technology. Those efforts
我哋
gave
OCP
us
有
Robocop
偉大嘅兩部機械人
Robocop 2.
，Yo Robocop 同埋呢個 Robocop Two。
That's right. But much like our late
嗱，
CEO,
我哋陣間咧個 Robocop Two 咧就應該就會暴走噶啦，跟住咧我哋就睇下 Robocop One 定係 Two 勁。
ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present OCP's newest achievement, the UED,
乜嘢？
Urban Enforcement Droids.
哇！呢啲啊，呢啲直情再冇落
Provide a
喎。
solution to crime with the push of a button.
你發佈會啫，唔使攞埋把槍出嚟嘅。你又想殺記者
UEDs
啊？
will be exclusively protecting the streets of Detroit, since the police left the citizens of our city to the mercy of the criminal element by going on a strike. But no need for alarm. UEDs are ready to patrol the city today. Today will be their first major test, the protection of the mayoral election rally. Now, let's open up the floor to the questions. I'm sure you're dying to hear more about my robots, yes?
I have a question for Robocop. In view of the police strike, do you think these new robots are actually capable of protecting the city?
啊，當然唔得啦！唉，點樣講？點解係我講咧？科學執法機械會有解散。哇！兩個選擇我都唔想揀喎。應該要係梅飛講啲咁嘔心嘅嘢。炒老闆有啦，唉死！
We were fired.
The police left because they felt threatened by the UEDs. And rightfully so, my machines are superior in every way. A presentation is in order to show that those
我
are
我
not
我
just
更加
empty
接受唔到
words.
佢對住
I
講
have another
啲垃
question
圾
for
機械係有
Robocop.
用。
It's about the candidates for mayoral elections.
Who cares? It can't even vote in the damn thing. It's just an OCP product.
There are a lot of people that value
第一
his
個都仲好
opinion.
少少，都講係
Polls
事
show
實
that
嘅。
Robocop's words and actions have
就
influenced
係
ratings for both
垃圾公
candidates
司啊，
several
整
times
整
already.
得垃圾機械
So,
人，想取
Robocop,
代
could you give us all a definite answer
舊
and
時
put
代
our minds
嘅
at
警務人。
ease? Is Mills' promise to grant you and all future cyborgs human rights enough to earn your support? Knowing you'd possibly get your freedom back?
Freedom to do what exactly? Get back with his family? Start a business? Join a bowling team?
Or will you, contrary to your creator's interests, encourage people to vote for
啊，
Mayor
咪所有
Kuzak,
M 字格講嘢
OCP's
都係戇
loudest
鳩
adversary?
啊聲。 哇死啦！我都唔係好記得啲人名㗎，死啦！我要支持邊個？我唔知啊。
I support no one.
That's surprising. Based on your earlier comments, many people came to the conclusion that you were siding with Kuzak. But I think we can take your statement as a withdrawal of support.
Well, there you have it. Now we can get back to why we all gathered here. My robots. It's time to present what these bad boys are capable of, huh? I just need to find the remote. And where did I put it?
出事啦！
Is that normal?
開槍！打佢！
嚇！
哎呀，梅飛你做乜鳩啊？
It's just a prototype. No need to worry.
More will come.
What the hell are you talking about?
如果你怕出事，咁你就唔好擺子彈都俾佢啦。
All of you need to leave. What is happening?
I lost my
咁
remote.
乜件事？哇！點幫佢？最終戰喎！哇！屌！呢啲唔係發佈會嚟，我做乜真係帶真實兵器啊！擺喺發佈會度啊！黐下線嘅。做咩 M.G. 啊？佢個腦裝屎啊！應該要擺啲真槍實彈啊！喺個發佈會度啊！黐孖筋。
Abide my jurisdiction.
Why is this happening to me? It's not fair.
出去啦！
Just
你個街
not fair. Oh, those UEDs
出去啦！
shoot so beautifully. Too bad they're shooting at me. Oh, my gorgeous.
哇！乜爆？
Did you remember?
No, damn it. But there's another way. We can't control them, but we can make them stop. Take me to the Expo Depot. The entrance is through Hall C. I'll open the gate. Just clear the space.
原本應該陣間你應該打大嘢啦。
Luckily, I'm the one who sold them this garbage, so I know what to do. Just destroy the fuse box, and the gate will open. Do it!
嚇？點解我要揾？啊！喂，我能知個密碼咩？有個心。咦？有 MMC1，我瓜打，我 wing 寶嗰把槍嚟，夾腳妹嗰把槍。但係我要點？即係我要喺呢一度揾我知啊？咩啊？誒點會真係發佈會擺一啲真係有殺傷力嘅嘢喺度啊？黐埋線，發佈街時間都差唔多。呢嚿嘢啊，係咪真係有威力？睇睇先。時間都差唔多。 掟埋呢度就正式講拜拜先啦。哦，冇用嘅，好，今集用咗先，下集再見。